Hey there, it's Pearcey from the Pearcey Presents Podcast. Thanks so much. You're going to really enjoy this quick clip of Austin Galt, author of the fantastic book Nights A Colombian Odyssey, recently released by Pan Macmillan Publishing. Books available at Booktopia and Dimmicks and all good and bad bookstores. Don't forget, you can listen to the Pearcey Presents Podcast on Apple Podcasts and Android devices by searching Pearcey Presents Podcast, or go to pearceypresents.com for further information.
2001, did some travelling to Colombia.
Yeah,
And, you had some quite an interesting bus ride that pretty much leads into this story.
well, that's right. So I'd actually been travelling already for 6 months around South America, and everything was fine. But then it was, by that stage I had hit the Colombian border, and at that stage there weren't many foreigners that travelled into Colombia. It was the most violent country in the world at that time. So you had the FARC guerrillas pulling about close to 10 people off the streets every day, kidnapping them during then. So I hit Colombia. I travelled up by bus from the south of the country.
Now, did you know that this was the case, that the guerrillas were pulling off foreigners and the level of crime?
Yes, I was aware of that. Probably not the extent of it though. And I didn't know where they were strong. So they were, at that stage, one of their strongholds was in the south of the country, where I was travelling initially. So I guess it was several hours into the trip. I'm enjoying the beautiful countryside, and it is really such a stunning country.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful.
So I'm taking it all in. And then, we go around a corner. It's a remote part of the world, a remote part of the country, and bang, about 5 guys just bang, jump into the middle of the road, pointing their guns at us. Now, I can tell you, having experienced more life in Colombia, the police and military do not stop vehicles in that manner. So it's much more orderly. They don't point their guns at you. Look, I was the only foreigner on the bus. And I was essentially taken off the bus and interrogated for 10 minutes by the guerrilla leader of that unit.
How was the language barrier?
Well, my Spanish at that stage was okay.
Okay, so you had learned some Spanish?
Yeah, it was okay. It's been 6 months. It still wasn't that great,
Yeah, true, yes.
but I could get by. So look, the leader, really, he was just, looking for any excuse to take me off, and I was pretty much just trying not to give him one. So,
Yeah, as you would be. Yes.
yes. So look, I actually, told a friend about that, and he said, you would have had a great story if they'd taken you off and kidnapped me and taken me off into the jungle. And I thought, well, I probably would have eaten rice for a few years and not done too much else, and I wouldn't have gone on to meet the cast of characters that I subsequently did. So,
Now, on that cast of characters, so obviously they interrogated you for 10 minutes and you get back on your way?
Yeah, they let me continue after, they realised I wasn't, too much interest to them. So, and I think being an Australian was probably helpful to that cause.